going to be talking about picking a mate. What are your requirements? Do you have a list that you go off of when you're meeting a guy or when you're talking to a guy? And we'd love to hear from you guys.
The things that let me know that he was really the one were, first and foremost, oddly enough, he loved my short hair. I had really, really short pixie cut. I'm like trying to grow it out now, but yeah, I had a really short pixie cut because I had gotten over a relationship in the past and I had really long hair and he loved it. And so kind of just like in the nail in the coffin, I chopped off all my hair to pixie cut. I got like a little lip piercing, and it was just one of the phases. But I was an art major, a little bit more alternative, and I just had a different style. And he loved it. He totally embraced it. So that was a first sign to me when he wasn't like, oh, you should, why don't you grow your hair out? Or, kind of trying to change me in that way. And not embracing the fact that I was an art major and maybe I'm a little bit less organized, that kind of thing. So yeah, it was I think that those are the type of things that I look for in a guy, and I know that it's different for everybody. The types of things, maybe you're one of those girls that just cares about money, and then if that's true, then more power to you, go gold digging. For me, it definitely wasn't about that. It was more about being involved in being an equal partner, which I definitely have found, which is awesome, very awesome. And I definitely appreciate it every single day. And I let him know that he's appreciated, and likewise is true.
I don't always like to make plans to do things. And when I say that, I mean that when it comes to dates, when it comes to events, vacations, I don't want to have to plan everything, especially since the job that I have now, I'm a production manager. I basically work with groups of people and direct projects all day. So it's similar to directing your life in a lot of ways. And I knew that when it came to my personal life, I didn't want to have to sit down and plan every single step. I didn't want to have to say, okay, this is what we're doing Friday night, we're going here on Saturday night, and on Sunday night we're going to go to this place. So my husband's really good at saying, you know what, I know you're tired and I know you're stressed out and overwhelmed, so why don't you just get ready. I always make him tell me what type of shoes I need to wear, because a girl has to have the correct shoes on wherever she's going. And he takes me on surprise dates, and I don't know where I'm going. He just says, be ready by this time, and you need to wear these type of shoes and bring flats just in case. And I love that. I love the surprise element of that. I love that I don't have to plan every single second of our alone time. He's really good at taking the time to, make sure that I feel special and that I have something that's nice for me, which has been a wonderful thing.
I remember when I was little that I had written this poem, and I wish I had kept it because I know it was pretty comical. I thought I was a poet back in the day, and I wrote a poem about what I expected my husband or whatever to be like. And I remember in there it was something about, he left me and then he came back because he felt bad, and I don't know. But it talked about what I dreamt about. I really wish I still had that so I could see, how John actually appears to everything. But I don't. And I don't know if growing up I ever had it in my head, like, a list of items. You always see on movies or TV shows where they said, oh, I had a list of 50 things that my mate had to have. And if you didn't, then, it's kicked to the curb. I kind of went through, like, the hard knocks of life way. I think I've dated, like, every single type of person. I dated a bad boy. I dated the goody two-shoes. I dated a lot of different people. And I didn't ever really, I don't know if there was a common theme within any of them. But I didn't really have too many requirements. But I think I subconsciously did have some. They had to make me laugh, even though it's a joke between my husband and I don't think his jokes are very funny, but whatever, it's beside the point. He does really make me laugh. They have to get along with my family. That one is a huge one that I learned after one breakup where my family absolutely despised my boyfriend. and it kind of made me feel like crap because I felt that, you know, they were a reflection of me, and if they didn't like the guy I picked, then what does that say about what I feel about myself, or, you know, my self-worth and whatnot. But I know that my family loved and adores John.
You know, I guess you have to really think about your dream guy. Like, what are those qualities that you hope to find in a guy, and don't settle for anything less. I mean, why would you settle for anything less? And you know how many men are out on this planet? An insane amount. Lots and lots and lots. So, I mean, if you aren't finding the guy of your dreams, just change up your path a little bit. I mean, go to a different coffee shop, take a different route, bike ride. You know, I mean, just switch your life up a little bit. You don't have to move. You can just, you know, go to a different gym if you go to gyms. I don't go to gyms, but, you know, if you do, then that's cool. So yeah, I guess that would be my best advice. Just switch your route up, switch your life up a little bit. Get some change. Be refreshing.
I think that we all know that relationships are still about compromise. So what were you willing to compromise off of your list of must-haves when it came to picking your mate? What things have you decided that you want to let go, and what things have you said that, you know, I have to have? We'd love to hear from you. Thanks.